Is it recording? The Jupiter Boys!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jupiter Boys.
That was the opposite way we usually do it, because I'm really stoned.
Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. We're two boys from the planet Jupiter. We get together every week to talk about stupid things.
Yep.
We have stupid conversations.
So you don't have to.
And this week, we have another extremely special guest.
Very special.
Please introduce yourself, good sir.
Hello, good citizens of the planet Jupiter and beyond. My name is BRob, and I am the host of the Random Ramblers with Rob podcast.
That you are.
Do you not do like several other podcasts now? By now, like
No.
I feel like you're everywhere. You're on all of my social media.
Yep.
I am the social media guru.
Your social media game is on point, and I just have to commend it.
Yeah. Sooner or later, you're gonna have like 16 podcasts, and it's gonna be an empire.
Well, realistically, I probably have 3 because right now I have the Random Ramblers with Rob, and if you really want to, it'd be 4 if you want to count whatever the fuck I do on Instagram.
Yes,
So,
your Instagram game is on point as well.
Yeah. The
That's its
Walmart
own
walkings.
saga in itself.
Yeah. True. Very true.
You have a lot of projects on the go, more than we do.
All right,
because
so
we're lazy.
let's get going with this because we as Jupiter Boys hate each other, and so we don't want to spend too much time together.
He hates me. The hate isn't as mutual as Jim thinks it is, but I'm just going to agree with him and say, yeah, I totally hate you.
You know I love you, you butt face. All right, which side of the coin of truth would you like this week, Quinn?
I'd like the logo side, please.
All right. It's the Radiotopia side. So it's mine first, then we'll go Rob, and then we'll go Quinn.
That's right.
All right.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm excited.
I'm ready to be the lube between the sandwich.
Yes.
Yes.
You hold your lube inside of you for now. You'll
Rob
get a
is?
chance
He's
to
the glue that holds us together, too.
Yeah.
He's the glue and the lube.
Glue is sort of the opposite of lube.
Glue starts out as lube. It
Does not end as lube.
end as lube. It ends as opposite of lube.
Yeah.
It's sticky.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the sort of nature of glue. Anyway, my topic this week, Rob, I need your expertise on this.
Okay.
Because your show, from what I've heard, has a good smattering of wrestling talk in it.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Because that is something that you're interested in. And we've talked to you about wrestling before, and I think Quinn and I are gonna get into wrestling. We just have the obvious physiques for it. I
Yes.
mean,
I know.
together we probably weigh about 200 pounds, and
I'd say we're probably about 300 pounds together.
I was making a joke about how skinny
know.
we are.
I know.
Just
But
yes,
I just wanted to be factual
Good-
because
good
I'm going
yes
to get
and-
my real wrestling game off it. And,
good yes anding, Quinn. Good yes anding.
I know.
I mean, if you're hovering around the 200, 205 weight class, there is a whole specific brand just for wrestlers for 205 pounds and under. So you might be cute for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
there we go.
Yeah, like both of us are under 205 pounds. Each of us is under 205 pounds. So what I'm saying is that we are obviously destined to be wrestlers.
Yeah.
However, we're gonna need some help coming up with characters, with costumes, with backstories.
Yeah.
And to this, I come to you, Rob, and I also want to know if you woke up tomorrow and you were in the wrestling game, what would your wrestling persona
Oh, I like that.
be?
See, man, that's a hard one or whatever because I have actually had some form of professional wrestling training.
Really?
And it was going to lead to a wrestling match.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it never got off the ground and whatever. And that whole time within my training, I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to be or do or wear or anything like that. Because, I mean, I know my personal taste, but I don't know how my personal taste would translate into the wrestling realm.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
I see that. Yeah. I could see how it'd be tough to just kind of encapsulate your whole energy, what you're all about, in just one character.
Well, here's what I was thinking. We all know that Jim is famous for Jim's naughty bits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't get to the FX in time.
awful.
I just instead punched the mixing board.
Awful.
Let me just try that.
Sonically unpleasant.
Jim's naughty bits. There we go.
Told you, you should put this recording studio closer to that room that we stand in every time we do that bit, so you don't have to fucking knock over shit when you're trying to get there.
I know, it's a pain. we all know that Jim's famous for Jim's Naughty Bits. So somehow I would like a character that's sort of a pervert character. You know, maybe comes in a trench coat.
He's got a mustache.
Got a mustache. Got dark glasses. Baseball cap. Comes in a trench coat.
Is he the Unabomber now?
He's got black socks. He's got.
Well, that sounds from what you're giving me is two people pop into my mind. Your character sounds like an amalgamation of both of these characters.
Okay.
One is a real old school wrestler called the Repo Man.
Oh.
He did wear a trench coat and he had like a bandit mask across his eyes or whatever.
Okay.
And then there's a current wrestler that's making his way around the wrestling scene by the name of Joey Ryan. And his big thing is that he uses his penis in his matches.
What? No, really?
Tell me more, because this guy sounds
the
like
most important event in human history now.
Possibly this should be my mentor.
Yes, the sleaze bag Joey Ryan. And you look him up on your YouTubes or your Google machines and everything, and you'll see it. He has a move called the dick flip, to where
amazing.
Yes, look it up.
And what are the logistics of the dick flip? I want to know everything about it, and
so
how it came to fruition.
I don't know how it came to fruition. I just know I seen a clip somewhere, and it just took off from there. It even led to him being sponsored by YouPorn.
No,
nice.
Yes, that's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
Make that nut.
So the way it goes is from when I first saw it, you know how some wrestlers like to fight dirty and they hit you in the genital area,
especially
so they
heels,
get you down.
Heels, they don't pet a puppy when it's on stage, you know,
right.
Or the puppy goes
they
for
kick
like
the puppy,
into
the audience, tear his head off.
So from when I first saw it, somebody tried to hit him with a low blow, and is like his hand got stuck.
Oh, so his dick can like grab a hand?
Yeah, it's like his dick catches the hand.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like his dick can grab a hand.
It's flaccid though, right?
And,
there's no hard dick action going on.
I mean, how well can a flaccid dick really grab a hand? It's got to have some.
It's got to have some
tension to it.
Yeah.
There's got to be some.
It's kind of pliable when it's soft though, so I mean, it can kind of wrap around.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mr. Fantastic.
Is it tying it in a rope or is it grabbing it? Because if it's grabbing it, there's definitely some torque going on.
Yeah. Well, it's a 3-step move. All right. Well, 4 if you count the grab.
Okay.
So now he sets it up to where he'll grab your hand and put it on his dick. So that's step 1. The dick has to make contact with the hand. So that's step 1.
Because I don't think grabbing another man's dick is proper wrestling etiquette. If it's been a while since I've watched a match, but I don't think grabbing the dicks. They don't just grab dicks all the time. They're not just out here grabbing dicks.
Yeah, I've seen 3 ways for him to pull this move off. 1, somebody went for the low blow, dick grabbed the hand.
Right.
2, he grabbed the person's hand, put it on the penis.
Puts it on his
That's how you
penis.
make contact. Then 3, somebody went for a punch to his, I guess, his abdomen or face region, and he jumped up and put his dick in the hand.
Amazing.
Yeah, so he just jumped up and put his dick hand.
That's some wild and wet stunts.
Not
right
a lot
there.
of people how like when in movies like somebody gets shot and the guy jumps in front of the bullet. Not a lot of people would jump their dick in front of a punch.
No.
You know what I mean? Like that, you have to be confident in your dick strength.
Yeah.
All right, so after that, once the dick has made contact with the hand, he does like a little hand wrench. So he like kind of flexes his arms down, which in turn makes the penis grip down on the hand and causes the other person severe pain for who's ever holding the penis.
This is a man who needs
His own show.
his own superhero show because I would watch it daily.
Okay, what's the next step?
So once hand to penis contact, he wrenches down on it like maybe twice, and then the third component, he leans to one side and he flails to the other side and then hip tosses the other person away from him.
Fuck, I love this so much.
Yeah, I gotta check out a video of this because this sounds like he may have a lot to teach me.
Fuck, my character's gonna be a fucking just a boring piece of shit compared to this dude. Like, I think every wrestler now is just inferior to this guy.
It sounds like he has a lot to teach me about his naughty bits.
He's a dirty boy.
Oh, I heard the effect. It kind of scared me. I thought the penis was coming after me.
It's okay, Rob. You're
He's
safe.
losing his mind inside the penis cavern.
It's okay. We're here for you.
Okay.
You're close to death.
Oh god, your mouth sounded like there was like dripping. It was like like an abandoned subway station.
Oh god.
So my persona, or my wrestlona, no, that's nothing.
It's just a persona.
It's just a
Wrestling are
persona.
still people.
It's a wrestling persona. My persona is going to be is going to be a geek, because as anybody who's heard this podcast, they're like, oh, Quinn's just a geek. He likes to talk about movies. He likes to talk about superheroes. He likes to talk about sometimes fucking those movies and superheroes. That's basically what I'm about. So my character would be like a geek, but he'd be unassuming geek. Like he'd be the kind of geek in the movie when he rips off his shirt and he's just jacked underneath, you know?
Oh, okay. So he's like,
but he's mini
slim.
jacked.
He's slim, but he's mini jacked. Like,
yeah.
He's just super well defined.
Got to get those like mini, like the mini
he's
six pack.
He's just like a long alien body.
Just a twiggy,
Just
weird.
twiggy, rock hard, stringy bastard.
And since we're Jupiters, since we have our weird elongated bodies, but we also have tentacles, I'm going to put glitter on my tentacles. I'm going to put some tassels on the end of them. I'm going to come in to pour some sugar on me.
Pour some sugar.
And I'm going to pour sugar on my naked body on stage.
Well, okay. What about you?
Kind of sounds like a Gold Dust. You ever heard of that character?
Yes.
Yeah, Gold Dust.
Actually, a podcaster of mine a podcast I listen to, a podcaster on that show has like a feud going with Gold Dust. Or an imaginary feud with Gold Dust.
Oh, imaginary. Okay,
yes, it's completely imaginary. He just has a problem with Gold Dust, and he like has like this bit where Gold Dust comes into the room and beats the shit out of him, and it's comic gold.
Yeah.
What about you,
Comic
Rob?
Gold with Gold Dust. That should be the name of the segment.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty good. So, Rob, have you since you have had some time to think about it since your wrestling days? Do you have like an idea of what you would be? And you've got 15 seconds.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, the crux of it was I like skulls, and
okay.
I was gonna wear like shorts and like a tank top because I got naughty bit tattoos on my stomach, so I can't really show that to a public crowd if they had kids in it. And I was gonna wear a bandana over my face.
Is it boobies or is it swear words?
Boobies and butts.
Yeah. I want to see it.
We're about those boobies and butts.
Okay, that's the end of that topic. I think you should just go with the boobies and butts thing, man.
Boobies and
personally,
butts thing is perfect.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you just go on some like HBO shit. They'll allow that on HBO.
Okay, Rob, you've got 10 minutes to deliver your sweet topic lube.
Oh yeah, let me put my condiments all over your face, neck, and chest.
Face, neck, and chest. I never heard that.
A condiment necklace.
Yeah, because it's like, we don't really have control of our jisms when they come out.
It's true.
So if you were receiving the oral delights from down low, it would probably come in one of those three areas: the face, the neck, or the chest.
If you're aiming for the mouth, you're gonna hit the eye 9 out of 10 times.
Oral delights was my favorite post cereal back in the day.
Oral delights.
Afternoon Delight was a song we did at a talent show when we was deployed in Afghanistan.
Nice. Really nice. I like that song.
That was very fun. I wish I still had the video because it was me. I had a metal pipe that I pulled out of my sleeve of my utilities, and I started playing the flute like Ron Burgundy.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
He played the jazz flute. I like it.
So my topic here, from listening to your show, I've been listening to your show since you were talking about fucking a sex bot. So that was about a year or two ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah.
2 years ago, probably.
Yeah,
probably around there.
Yeah. So from what I gather from you gentlemen, you like to read books and you like to listen to books.
Yeah.
And you love movies.
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, bud.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Jim doesn't like movies as much as I do, but yes, I do enjoy. He enjoys television a lot more.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, most recently, I've seen The Nun in theaters. Are you familiar with the Conjuring series?
Oh yes. I am going to see The Nun on Tuesday. Actually, I'm very excited.
I am familiar with the series. I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty solid.
Okay, so what I've seen is how The Conjuring itself, just the core movies, have spawned a franchise, its own little universe. So from The Conjuring movies have spawned Annabelle Creation, and now The Nun.
Yes.
And from what I'm hearing, they're doing a Conjuring 3 and maybe The Slender Man.
Oh,
no, The Crooked Man. The Crooked Man, not the Slender Man.
Crooked Man. I remember The Crooked Man.
Yeah.
So
Slender Man is already out.
So there's like there's this whole universe of Conjuring characters. Is what you're saying.
So my thing is like, if you could do that with a existing movie that has elements or characters in it that could spawn off into their own franchise or spin-off, or is there a movie that you remember a character from was like you were wondering what the fuck his backstory was.
Yes, there are many.
Totally.
Yeah.
One thing I would pitch is a Superbad spin-off just based on McLovin. And but it would be like later in his life, like it would be like him at college or something.
You know, they were going to do a sequel to Superbad.
No way.
About just the cops and their relationship, how their relationship with McLovin like kept going.
Oh,
and they
that
were
would have
just
been
like,
amazing.
yeah, and they never found funding, so it's super disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
But I
that
bet you the
sucks.
cops would be in that one because they formed a
'cause
really
they-
close friendship.
Yeah, because
and
they're good buds.
They're good buds.
Yeah. And then also from that same universe, I would want to know the backstory of the dude that hit him in the parking lot.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Joe Latrulio's character, totally, because he's a sketchy motherfucker.
He's
and like,
weird.
what is his deal? Oh yeah, and like you sort of come into him like right in this like extremely dramatic scene.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Why the fuck wouldn't I call the cops? You just hit me with your car. I would definitely pay to see a spin-off involving the Superbad characters. For me, it would have to be, I don't know, like just anybody in the Marvel universe who lived in the Marvel universe but didn't like none of this shit, like they didn't have the powers. So it was just like them like trying to adapt to normal life.
you
Be
wanted
like,
to see-
fuck's sakes!
you want to just
Again, Iron Man! Seriously! Man, we gotta move! This is bullshit!
It was they kind of did that. They kind of like touched on that when they did the new Spider-Man movie, the Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yes,
that was Michael
exactly.
Keaton characters and his crew. There was like the cleanup crew. They had a contract,
True.
and
Yeah.
then the government came in and
and they didn't have
swooped-
powers.
Yeah,
No, they just had
exactly.
alien tech to help them out selling weapons.
Yeah,
and
well, and they
being
sort of touched on it
supervillains.
too in the DC one with when Bruce Wayne's like whole world gets fucked up by Superman and those aliens.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Then they had the guy tried to sue and shit. Then he wound up being a kamikaze bomber in the courtroom.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. That was
Fuck
Scoot McNairy.
DC is so fucking depressing, man.
It's very depressing.
God
And you
damn.
know the plan also involved Lex Luthor putting a urine in a lemonade pitcher and feeding urine to the lawyer.
Yeah, the judge.
The judge, yeah.
What?
Yeah, his plan. You don't see it they don't spell it out, but that's urine. She just drank urine
Gross.
before he blows them up.
Why-
It's just like, why would you make this so dark, DC?
And like that's sort
Was
of
that uranium?
uranium.
All right, I'm sorry, that was a reach.
Oh man, that would like just like it swiftly floated by and then stuck to my head. All right,
Like a fluff, like one of those.
what other
fluff
kind
flowers.
of what kind of movie would you want to see a spin-off of, Rob?
Shit, I'm not really sure because this is like there's movies that I would like to see. I guess it would fall into the vein of a prequel because I love the Blade franchise.
Yes.
But I would like to see how Whistler came to be. You know, his
Right.
whole thing or whatever. Because he had an interesting story that was kind of weaved through three of the movies. But you know, I want to see his life before he met Blade or just becoming to find Blade. and
Yeah.
whatnot,
To
or
be
his-
honest-
the training process.
Yes. Is we both have not seen Blade. I've seen
Well,
Blade Trinity.
I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen several like I've seen some Blades.
There's only 3, man.
Okay, then I've seen probably 2.
Well, the first one and the second one is just like the bomb diggity, and everybody talks shit about the third one because,
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it though, and Jessica Biel.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, this is where Ryan Reynolds starts to form his freaking Deadpool character and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He is just
He's just been trying to do it for years.
I do remember he just said the most disgusting shit, and I was like, I love this guy. He's really attractive, but he says really bad shit. I like
He's
it.
a more successful Dane Cook.
Exactly.
Sort of, yeah.
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 It's very true. He's just Dane Cook was jacked in his day. He could have been an action star.
Yeah.
He
It's
chose.
It's totally true. Why didn't Dane Cook get into movies?
Yeah.
I want to see a spin-off of Dane Cook's life where he's like he's in movies.
I don't think that's a
Well,
spin-off.
he was in a couple. I mean, good,
Oh, yeah.
good
Oh,
luck,
yeah,
Chuck,
But like
and
romantic
then
comedies.
Employee of the Month.
Yeah. Romantic comedies. I'm talking more action.
That's when it was.
flicks.
Those were not romantic comedies. There were goofy stoner comedies with
There was a-
romance in them.
Okay, you're
And
right.
Good Luck Chuck
It
is
was
just a sex romp.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, it was a romp. It
He
had a
has-
whole bunch of condiments in it.
He had
Yeah,
sex
so
with like
many
100 women
condiments.
in that.
So
that
many
movie.
condiments.
That's insane. Like, Dane, come on, man.
I would like to see like although they've made them like the Matrix the Matrix Animatrix was
Yeah,
like
they did
pretty
that,
good.
yeah.
Was
That
a pretty
the
good
tits.
spin-off of like, like a bunch of different directions. They
Yeah.
could like just do like literally any of those stories. They
And
could
see,
like
and that's another thing because I love the Matrix series as well. They had a set of video games, Enter the Matrix,
Yes.
and
Path of
Matrix:
Neo.
The Path of Neo.
Yes,
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
the Path of Neo kind of does the same thing. It shows more in depth with his training before he actually went into the Matrix. And
See, that's
Right.
the one I never played. I only had Enter the Matrix.
See, I asked for Path of Neo on my Christmas list one year, and I never got it. It was one of the video games
I
that I
have
did
them
not
both
get.
here in my house,
damn
and I
you.
don't even have an original Xbox to play them on. I just
Oh, it's
wanted to have
Xbox.
them.
You were Xbox.
Nice.
See, that's interesting. We were PlayStation.
I might try to like download a shitty like rip for like Mac.
Yeah,
and
you
just see
should-
if I can get away
it's
with
a,
it.
it's an Xbox game. You could probably get it.
Yeah.
You can get Halo for your Mac, so you're good.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
probably
because
get
I mean, you can get an original Xbox from one of these little stores for like $50, but
Yeah.
I'm just don't want to pay $50.
it. So you have the game. What happened to your old Xbox? That's what I want to know. I want to see
Well,
a
I mean,
prequel.
I've had the sequel to that.
Yeah.
Well, the sequel to the Xbox was the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
So the in between time between the Xbox and the Xbox 360, I sold the original to get the 360.
Back when they had value.
Yeah.
Weren't those
Yes.
the days? Weren't those the
I mean-
days when you could walk into a video game store and like hand them like 5 games and they'd be like, "Oh my god, you can just pick any of the 5 games you want off the shelf because these ones are worth that much." So you just trade them in. Now they're like, you bring 15 games,
Remember
they're
rent-
brand new, and they're like, "All right, well, I'm gonna give it 15 cents and a button."
Yeah. You remember renting games? Renting video games?
Yeah, I want to rent a game again.
Yeah.
Man, I could tell you like some kind of prequels and sequels and everything because like I had a whole stack of VHS tapes.
Oh damn.
And I traded, I sold them all off, and I found out what DVDs were. So that was the prequel. This is the sequel, and then
Then Blu-ray, right?
like the value of them was because like DVDs just came out,
Yeah.
so I didn't know what they were, but I knew they had movies on them, so I stole them
Okay.
and I brought them to a pawn shop, and the pawn shop was just like, "Wow, man, these just came out. I'll give you $5 a DVD," and I would go steal like 10 of them and bring them in. And then after a while, my game became diluted because it was like, yeah, man, not too many people have DVD players and all kinds of
Oh,
stuff,
I
so we
see.
can't really do anything with these.
You're pre-DVD.
You stole DVDs before they were valuable.
Yeah, because like my first DVD player was my computer. you know,
Really?
'cause I
Yeah.
was-
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, mine too.
No, mine was not.
Okay, that's the end of that topic. Thank you, Rob, for bringing that. By the way, we should just mention that was the first time in Jupiter Boys history that we've had an outside person's topic.
Yep.
And
Very first time.
even though we've been on Rob's show, this is the first time he's been on our show. So
history.
history is being made today. Let's just
Suck
put
it, Mike Phallic.
It's funny that you say history, Rob, because dun, 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 Quinn's history corner.
Oh, we've stepped into
Oh.
Quinn's history corner.
Oh shit! I
as
can
you-
see the time frame flying by me.
Yeah,
Oh
you-
shit! That's the first call. First television is going by right now.
Disembodied clocks are just whipping by your head.
Now,
Yeah.
it's a pretty recent event in history.
Okay.
The year is 94.
Oh man,
Uh-oh.
that was like yesterday.
The location is Ludlow, Shropshire in England.
Okay. Ludo Shropshire.
Ludlow, Shropshire. Ludlow, Shropshire.
That could be your wrestling name.
Oh yeah, damn.
Ludlow, Shropshire is my wrestling name. During her life, Margaret was a beekeeper. She kept bees around 7 miles
I-
away
I
from
have
her
to
home
tell
in
you
Lightward
again,
Dean.
you cannot-
This is my own interpretation of the story. I
Okay.
rewrote it, Jim. It is fine for me to recite. I rewrote it.
Okay, begin again, please.
Margaret was a beekeeper, and she kept bees around 7 miles away from her home in Lightwardine. I don't know how to pronounce that. I probably fucked it up. Warner shortly after her funeral in 1994, as I said, she died in 1994,
Okay.
were astonished to see the hundreds of bees that settle on the corner of her street on the house that she grew up on.
Whoa.
The local press captured a photo of the bees settled in mourning for their honorary bee, and thus the screenplay for and thus the screenplay for Bee Movie 2 was written by Jerry Seinfeld, because doing comedians in cars getting coffee was just not enough anymore. And I fucked that up hard.
Okay, so what you're saying is a beekeeper died in England,
Yes.
and then bees flooded to her childhood home and
Yep.
like infested her childhood home.
No, I'm saying bees like they just kind of chilled there for the funeral and then left. Like they all just left.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Isn't that creepy? So my topic today is on Quiz History Corner is these stories that are kind of too crazy to be true.
Right.
So I'm going to give a couple of headlines, not headlines. This is a Business Insider article of 10 bizarre historical events that would break the internet if they happen now.
Okay.
So,
well, let
yeah.
me just put it out there that I'm pretty sure that this like bee thing like was like somebody set this up.
Oh,
Right?
probably.
Like chances are somebody went and like put like a queen bee pheromone like on the corner of her house. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a tribute, and the bees showed up.
But it's still a pretty cool story.
It's kind of a cool story, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's like, you know, it's probably fake. It's probably bullshit.
So what is that the thing though? Is just like the thing someone loved the most showed up at a funeral. So like I love vagina with a whole bunch of pussy lips just
Oh man,
That's
can you
amazing.
even imagine like just like a bunch of bottomless women just like ran to your house and started grinding up on your house? Like that would be phenomenal.
I like vagina as well.
know.
I want that to
Yeah,
happen.
I would also like vagina at my funeral.
Does that mean so? What I'm thinking is, since that a lot of bees, she loved bees when she was alive, so her bees came to her funeral. So does that mean she's getting bees like crazy? She's beekeeping in like the
In the
afterlife.
so she takes care of all of the.
So
dead
that does that
bees.
mean that you're just gonna be flooded with vagina when you in the afterlife, and you're just gonna
I
have
don't know, or maybe because that would be hard. I was about to pitch the reincarnation thing. Maybe she came back as a bee, but I would never, ever,
want to come back as a-
ever want to come back as a fucking vagina.
No,
No, but what if you came back as a penis?
that's worse.
Still.
That's worse.
But
man.
then you're in the vagina.
No,
and
no,
you
no.
feel good.
no.
No,
no,
man.
no, no.
You've seen all those crude drawings of cartoon penises and everything. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. If Joey Ryan was still alive when I died, I would like to come back as his penis.
Yes,
That
that's
way-
a penis that you want to be, my friend.
yes.
Doing
'Cause
some
I would have-
wrestling, because the penis itself, it's the only penis that wrestlers, and of course, you're gonna want the penis. You're gonna want to be the penis that wrestles.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to be that wrestling peen.
The most famous penis in the world.
Exactly. See, I mean, so that would be okay. I would come back as Joey Ryan's penis.
Okay.
That's the only penis. See, I wouldn't want to be a penis because look at them, man. Look at them.
Yeah.
You ever seen a pretty penis?
true.
You've seen a lot of
That's
pretty
pretty.
vaginas. I think I would want to be a vagina, to be honest.
What if you
I would
were-
definitely want to come.
Like, what if you
I
came
wouldn't
back
want to
as
be
like,
an anus.
What if you came back
No.
as like a bra, like on like the hottest girl, like on the nicest pair of tits? Like,
Yeah.
You just like you get pressed, your face get pressed into tits every day.
I mean, but but still, man.
Still, it's too
boobs
much.
or
Yeah.
just skin,
Yeah.
meat skin. Because I mean, they'll still
fat.
perspire and get sweaty and
That's
itchy and irritated, and
There's fat
some
on
of them
there
get
too.
breast cancer. And
Yeah, that's true.
I know that's a slippery slope. I'm sorry to bring the boob talk down or whatever, but I mean,
See what now? Now this begs the question: if you could become anything after being reincarnated on a human body, what would you want to be?
On a human body?
Yeah, I think I would want to be an eye. That's fucking
yeah,
sick.
you read my mind. I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah. Or yeah, I think I would be good, and I would be real good.
All right, so let's get back to my topic since we veered
Way off course.
way off course as we usually do.
Did you stop your 10-minute stop clock?
No, I never do.
Oh, no,
That's part of the game.
That's part of it. That's part of
Oh,
it.
no.
So this is a headline: Goldfish swallowing takes over college campuses in the 1930s.
What?
Now, what the fuck is that about? So, yeah,
Apparently,
people would go around,
college kids were just like,
swallow a goldfish. They'd garnish with salt and mayonnaise and ketchup. What?
and they just
Okay,
swallowed it. Like, was it
um,
like a game, or like was it just like the fad?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's not. I've never. It's not unheard of to me. I mean, I've seen this.
Well,
plenty
yeah, I
of
mean, like
times.
frat and like sorority shit. Like, I could see that totally being.
But
you know,
why?
yeah, that's.
But why?
It seems like
Because that's why. Because
of alcohol.
And
What,
then,
wait, when was
you
it?
know
In the
what?
20s?
I hate to do this,
Okay.
but that's some white people shit.
Yeah,
That is very much
yeah, and
white
I mean,
people
like,
shit.
guaranteed it like 100% was like, you know, that there was like no other people of color doing that shit.
I really hate to think like that because I mean I don't have nothing against any other race, but when I see something or hear about something,
Oh no, that is
of that ilk, I'm automatically, especially if there's video, I'm automatically looking around trying to find black people.
The white people.
Or anybody
sure.
else other than white people, and it's like I never find one.
it's so
Yeah,
true.
you never see. It's very, very true. So this
I
is
seen
another
this video today. Well, not today, yesterday, to where they had this big sloped hill and everything, and they were launching cars off a ramp down this hill into a ravine
Okay.
and everything.
That's
And I
definitely
was
white
just like,
people shit.
I
That's
was like,
definitely white
where the
people.
black people?
Yeah.
I watched that video 3 times. I didn't find out a one.
You know where they
that's
are?
some white
They're
redneck
home and
shit.
safe.
Yeah.
They're not risking their lives doing stupid shit for people on the internet.
Yeah.
Here's another
Or
white
wasting-
person thing.
wasting cars. Like,
Here's
stupid.
another white people article headline. Pole sitting gave kids in the 1920s a way to reach new heights. Kids would go up like just for fun because they were so bored. It's the 1920s.
Of course.
waiting for TV to be invented.
Yeah, they were just like, all right, it's roaring now. Well, now what do we do? What? There's nothing to do still.
Let's go stick that pole up my ass.
No, they would sit on poles. They would climb poles and like
So
sit
I
on
was
those
dead.
poles.
I was dead right, is what you're saying. Is that they would stick the pole
up their ass.
up their ass.
Yes.
and just like perch up
Stick
there.
this pole up their ass, and they sit there until somebody took a picture. It's like, check out that pole up my ass.
Oh man, I've seen some like there's this like thing that like they do in India or Pakistan, and it's like competitive like pole climbing gymnastics
Seen that,
shit.
yeah.
It's like the most badass shit you've ever seen. Like
It's like the
they,
firefighting training.
Run,
Yes.
They like run up poles and like do like backflips off poles and shit. It's the bomb.
Yeah, so it's like the vault horse at the freaking the gymnastics and shit. They'll run up to it and they'll cut a backflip handspring onto the pole.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Here's something dark as fuck in history that happened, and I don't know if it's completely true, but the U.S. government poisons alcohols in the 1920s, killing 10,000 Americans.
Yeah, because they were like doing prohibition, right?
Yeah.
So it was like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
if-
prohibition.
It's like if you drink it, you're gonna die, and it's just like, well, that's sort of like a little
and then
bit
they
maybe
actually
overboard.
poisoned them
Yeah.
with kerosene and brucine, gasoline, benzene, cadmium, iodine, zinc, mercury, salts, nicotine, ether, formaldehyde, chloroform, camphor, carbolic acid, quinine, and acetone.
So they just threw
Well-
everything in there.
They were like, all
Look,
right, let's
no,
throw what? Let's
no.
throw the fucking. Let's go throw the fucking kitchen sink in there and to
I mean,
see
the
what
only
else
thing
would
they did
poison
was
them.
from that list that you read off. It sounded like they just put cigarettes in a
Oh,
drinking
it's
bottle.
true. True. No kidding.
Although I don't think there's mercury.
there's a lot of
ether,
shit.
formaldehyde. Is there chloroform in
There's
cigarettes?
definitely formaldehyde in
I'm proud.
cigarettes.
And that's another thing, man. That was a craze. I mean, they probably still do it now, but I can remember coming up as a youngster, teenager, and everything. There was a thing called wet and fry. So what that is, they would take either a cigarette or a joint of marijuana, and
Yeah.
they would dip it in embalming fluid.
I've heard of this.
and smoke that shit.
This was on 6 Feet Under,
Shit.
and like some kid like got real fucked up from it, like died, like almost died from it, because like
Yeah, because you
Jesus.
can die.
yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
No
Like,
shit. It's embalming shit.
It's real
Like,
bad. So that's the end of that topic. I think we stuck to the history corner fairly well.
yeah, I think so too.
I mean, it was dusty in there, but we got in
we
there.
veered off into afterlife, which is history of a kind. It's going to be history.
This is the first
Prehistory.
ever like 30-minute long Jupiter Boys episode.
It's exhausting.
This is going to be the longest one of all time.
It's exhausting
Hey,
having to
man,
listen to you,
I
Jim.
have a thing for that. I've been on many other podcasts, and since I've been on those podcasts, they've had their longest ever recorded episode with me on it.
Nice.
like
I think it's just me. I think it's just
yeah,
me.
it's true. You get people talking.
You do.
get people going.
Suck it, Mike Phallic.
But don't
Deepu,
suck
you're
it
cool.
deep. Yeah, Deep was cool. I was gonna say, Deepu, you're a good guy.
It's
We'll
funny
have you on
because
soon,
we
Ken.
gave Mike Phallic such shit, but like I love Mike Phallic.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a great
Yeah,
dude.
he is.
dude.
He's the man.
So thank you everybody for listening. We don't know why you still are. Well, I mean, obviously for BRob, but
It's for BRob.
but other than that, thanks and rate, review, subscribe, follow. All of those things.
You can get merch now.
It's in our Redbubble
Yeah.
store. Did you end up getting that Jupiter Boys pillow?
Yes, I sent you a picture of it. You didn't see it?
I didn't see it. You got to send it to me. You got to resend it to me.
I sent it to you.
Yeah,
That's a big ass pillow, man. I got the biggest one they had.
Nice.
I might actually have it right here. Oh no, Twitter! What are you doing? Where's my messages, Twitter?
Oh man, you got to repost that. I'll
I'll
reblog
send
it
it again.
Oh man, I'm excited. Yeah, we have double the Damon shirts. We got official James Franco's Dream Boys shirts. We got all sorts of shit.
That's right.
Thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Christo Graham.
Oh, somebody else came in with the Christo Graham music.
You did. You stole it from me, and I liked it.
So, Rob, you know how we end the show. So shoot those nuts.
Straight down your gullet. Meow.
Meow. Hello, good sir. I think what we're gonna do is that we'll still flip the coin of truth to determine whose topic goes first, and you'll be in the middle because we're gonna make like a Rob sandwich. We're gonna make a Rob sandwich out of boy bread.
Yeah, we're gonna make a Rob sandwich. You are the condiments. You're the meat in this boy sandwich.
Yes, I am the lube.
All right.
Precisely.
The sandwich lube. Oh man, that
the only
may
lube I
be
use.
the name of one of the topics. The sandwich lube.
See, that's what condiments are. They're just sandwich lube.
They are sandwich lube.
With Dolphin Shark.